Hello everybody, this is Skyflight44, aka Zect44, and today I'm going to be playing some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist Link Evolution. Now, I had a botched recording earlier, a couple days ago, and that means we have a few more campaign missions to beat. I was doing some reverse duels, specifically Attack from the Deep and Dinosaur Duelist. Let's start with Attack from the Deep. And actually, I really liked, at the very least, with Attack from the Deep, what I had to go through in order to actually beat that duel. Because it wasn't easy, but it was definitely fun to see. At least in my opinion. Big thing was, Yami had a summon skull with Horn of the Unicorn and other monsters, and I had to somehow find a way of getting rid of the summon skull. And it wasn't very easy. Not at all. However, I don't really have a bad option here, as long as that isn't a 2,000 point defense monster, so no Giant Soldier of Stone. Giant Soldier of Stone, I read it well beforehand. Because the thing is, our opponent can go through and use Attack the Moon, and once Attack the Moon's on, when a rock monster goes through and changes its um, battle position, you can destroy a spell or trap in your opponent's field, which is going to be Umi, which is going to destroy Tornado Wall. So, I do not have an out to Giant Soldier of Stone is the problem. But I might as well just summon Fiend Kraken. So maybe I can get Kario Shin next turn. Okay, yeah, that sucks. Well, let's set Torrential Tribute and see what our opponent's going to do. Attack the Moon. That really wasn't the best option you had. Well, I'm not letting you. I'm not going to let that Giant Soldier of Stone stick around. Oh, and that isn't good. I have nothing to really... Nothing to go on the offensive with. At the very least, if he can't get anything good... Ooh, that is nice. Now I can go on the offensive. So if he gets Horn of the Unicorn, we're kind of screwed. Especially considering the fact that, like, the only thing I might be able to get is a Fortress Whale that can really stand against his monsters and Horn of the Unicorn. So the benefit of Horn of the Unicorn is that if we can get rid of the monster, Horn of the Unicorn is going to go right back on top of the deck. Well, I'm going to set Fiend Kraken. Let's see what this is. Ah, Mystical Elf. The other 2,000 point defense, or 2,000 defense point monster. The Legendary Fisherman would be a decent option, especially considering the fact that Yami does have Rude Kaiser, if I remember correctly. And at the very least, Legendary Fisherman does attack over that, while Kairyu Shin trades. Now, if I can get an Umi, I'm... Actually, no. Even if I get an Umi, that does not really help me whatsoever. Because the Legendary Fisherman will not be affected by spell effects, therefore will not gain 200 attack points. And thus I'm still stuck in a position where I can't beat over that freaking Mystical Elf. Which just means I'm going to wait until he gets a Summon Skull. And then lose. Yeah, these aren't really very good pulls. I can draw so much better than this game. You gonna allow me to? And look at that. How are we going to beat this? Now he can get a Dark Magician out, or a guy a Fierce Knight. A Fierce Knight, okay. So... I don't really know how to do... Okay. I did not remember the fact that this deck actually ran Amphibian Beast. Well, that is... I'm gonna say, as long as he doesn't get another Mirror Force and or Raigeki, that is game. We have Giant Red Sea Snake next turn. And we also have Crazy Fish the turn afterwards, so... Amphibian Beast attacks, and we're gonna deal 3,600. And no matter what, again, unless Mirror Force is out, we're not gonna be dying next turn. And that is game. He has nothing that can withstand that. Destroyer Golem. Ah, I remember that card. And we won. So, Dark Magician. Can we go about using that? Probably not. Cursed Dragon. I don't think we're going to really want that either. I mean, there are decks I've been thinking of. And I have been using that Gemini deck. By the way, I have a few different cards I really should throw into the decks I have. Like another Solemn Warning. I can definitely switch that out with something in the Fairy Dreams deck. Okay, this isn't really all that bad for me right now. Wasteland, Two-Headed King Rex. Yeah, that's gonna do all I need. Not to mention Nurabi and a Crawling Dragon #2. He doesn't really have much of a prayer. Kunai with Chain, though, kind of... Yeah, that... I would say that's the highest Flame Manipulator I've ever seen in my life. Easily the best Flame Manipulator I've seen. We're not using... We're not going to be using Threatening Roar. Oh, God. Battlesteer? Okay, fine. Nope, just attack. Hopefully in the next 2 turns I get a Tribute Monster. Bottomless Trap Hole, okay. However, I need to have a Tribute Monster next draw. Or I've lost the game. Or at the very least, something to... That does actually work. Considering the fact that Wasteland's going to increase its defenses, that does work. Then Joey still has... Time Wizard in his arsenal, which is never a good thing for me. Serpent Knight Dragon, that would be so very useful if I could stick another monster on the field. And if he gets anything... Though I don't think Joey really has a 2 tribute monster. He has to go about getting into 1,000 dragon to defeat this. Damn. And if Sogen wasn't on the field, I really would just trade this two-headed King Rex with the Battle Steer. Yeah, I can't do anything. Really, I can't. Yeah, none of these cards are actually any good. Yeah, come on, just destroy it. I would so love to have... Okay. Interesting. So, how can I... Let's throw out two-headed King Rex. Okay. That didn't work. No, we're not doing anything. The reinforcements can allow us to... the reinforcements can get us to a position where we can win. We summon Arabi. The problem is... Things I don't even like this idea, but it's gonna have to work. Okay. So we use reinforcements. We use it on Arabi. His monster gets destroyed. Next turn we can go and use Serpent Knight Dragon. Attack over the Battle Steer. Yeah, let's use Gillosaurus. Special summon. He can go about special summoning Flame Manipulator. Then we can tribute for Serpent Knight Dragon, not having to actually get rid of Sword Armor Dragon. And because I really need to go about getting rid of some of these monsters, hopefully putting Sword Armor Dragon into attack mode is not going to be a bad idea. We have the possibility of stabilizing this game next turn. Two Time Wizards. He's just going to draw into... unfortunately, you're not going to be able to do that. I have no idea how I can win this. Winning off of Snatch Steal. Well, technically I can use the Raby, attack over the Masaki, end my turn. If he doesn't have another monster, okay, I can... Yeah, that's game. That was my only chance. Sakuretsu armor. He really had a Sakuretsu armor as well. Okay, Joey, I'm gonna beat you this time. You completely destroyed any hope I had early on, and I still managed to come back. If not for that graceful charity, pot of greed, snatch steal play, you were screwed. Okay, Garuzis. What did he get rid of? Okay, Masaki. So we can special summon Gillosaurus. Hey, we'll get Masaki Legendary Swordsman. We can use Wasteland. And then we can immediately get Gillosaurus. Stack it for the Sword Armor Dragon. The problem I have here is the fact that I'm not going to be able to beat this thing because I swear that has to be... That has to be a... Damn, what was it called? That has to be a... Kunai with chain. Now let's see. Sakaretsu armor. Well, that's fine. It doesn't get rid of my defensive wall. But even then, we're still in a bad position. Okay, Swamp Battle Guard. If you can get into a Lava Battle Guard, I'm screwed. Threatening Roar, Summon, Terrakodon. Once again, we're gonna... Yep, that's what we wanted. Ah, lovely. I just straight up didn't want him to use it on either Swamp Battle Guard or Garuzis. Because of that, we're actually going to be able to beat any of these. So I'm immediately getting rid of the Swamp Battle Guard, because if he gets a Lava one, we're not going to have any way of beating him. We attack over the Swamp Battle Guard. We can attack into the Axe Raider. He does have Sogen, therefore we're going to want to get rid of any of his Beast Warriors and Warrior monsters. Ooh, that's cool. If I get any monster, I can easily start wiping his field. That was not the monster I was looking for. However, we can set Miracle Jurassic Egg. Attack over you. And at this point in time, we kind of have the all the momentum. Okay, Kojukasi, that's fine. Come on, attack into my set card. You know you want to. I just don't want to have... Now we can finally do stuff with this card. Because it's not going to have this effect until it's face up on the field. Only I actually had a dragon worth a damn. Oh, well, let's punish him. If I can get into a Red Eyes Black Dragon in my hand, then we've definitely won the game. Snatch Steal, really? And what are you gonna do? I'm just getting life points off of this. Again, the only problem I have is the fact that I can't really... I can sack this and start going and beating him, but he puts that Sword Armor Dragon into defense mode, and suddenly I'm at a loss. I can't beat over it, and he can just keep my monster. I kind of don't want to get rid of my Miracle Jurassic Egg either. Oh well, we might as well just take away any kind of momentum he has. Unfortunately, it's at a high cost for me. And I don't have Sword Armor Dragon and my Miracle Jurassic Egg. Which I would really like to have. I am going to go about using the Black Dragon's Chick. Ah, good. So I'm able to wipe his entire field. Now he can't just strike back with a, let's say an actual, tribute monster. Come on, Pot of Greed. No Pot of Greed? Oh, okay. And he might have a Monster Reborn. You know how many of those, how much, how many of those freaking things are around. Let's get Two-Headed King Rex. It is his signature card. In my opinion, anyway. Because when I think of Rex Raptor, anyway, I immediately start thinking Two-Headed King Rex, not Serpent Knight Dragon, nor the Red Eyes Black Dragon. He is a dinosaur fanatic. Why would I ever attribute a dragon monster to him? What else do you have for me, Joey? Nothing? Okay, with that being said, you should have just surrendered. It would have saved us both the time and, well, my effort anyway. Oh, goodbye, Joey. How do I not have a full set of polymerization at this point in time? Okay. And trap hole isn't so bad, and that is a nice hefty reward. We're gonna be going with the evil spirit of the ring. Yami shouldn't be very difficult to beat in this. We are running a burn / mill deck, because it can do both. And we have some wonderful cards in here. I am going to set Earthbound Spirit. Probably going to be going using Morphing Jar next, but at least this means I have a good... Oh, that sucks. Only here a little bit more. Coffin Cellars. Should I go for Earl of Demise is the thing. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Earl of Demise. The only problem is whether or not he can deal... Whether or not he has a Mirror Force. And he doesn't. Means I lucked out. But now I have... If I can, I want to go about using White Magical Hat and taking his cards away. If not, I'm going to be using Morphing Jar. Great. Let's at least get Coffin Cellar up. And a Monster Reborn? Well, aren't you a greedy son of a bitch? 2? Bullshit. Where's my Monster Reborn? 2 of them? Well, to be honest, at this point in time, I say we are jolly well fucked. I'm not using Morphing Jar when he has 2 cards in hand. How am I going to get rid of the Earl of Demise? Now I'm starting to regret having used the Earl of Demise. That is just wrong. A second morphing jar. Well, let's see if I'm even going to be able to win with this much life points. We're gonna lose our white magical hat. Does he actually have another monster? Well, now he does. Okay, maybe he doesn't. That was the perfect time. Problem is, do we have the ability to actually win off a man-eater bug? If you get, I guess, if you, yeah, he gets the other one. That is exactly lethal, which means I have to go for the Misaki. Which means I can't wipe the Earl of Demise away. And thus this game is a wash. Magician of Faith, not so bad. At the very least, I feel better about losing to Yami than I would about losing to, let's say, Joey. What do you have, sir? I'm liking what I have. I'm not liking what he has. Come on, show me the second monster reborn. Calling a third? No. Well, I don't even know what to say. I can't. The only way I could get rid of both these cards if I use Change of Heart, and even then, he has the Mirror Force. So what am I to do? Hopefully he does use Dark Magician. No, he doesn't. I would have liked that or a Summon Skull, because I'm at this point with the Tribute Monster, I'm kind of wanting to save that. But I don't think it's too much of a problem considering I have a man-eater bug. And with the Earl of Demise, hopefully he doesn't grab Snatch Steal. Ooh, would that be terrible for us. And at the very least, we do have a man-eater bug. And Dark Hole. You have to have all the staples, don't you? How do I have so many freaking electric lizards? I am not going to waste my time with a man-eater bug on a Anthrosaurus. And Soul Charge. You're gonna waste 3,000 on this. Dude, that was a mistake. I have to get something on the field. Hopefully next turn, hopefully next turn with the white magical hat, I can start wiping the rest of his board. Yeah, there it goes. There's all our momentum just wasted away. Yeah. As long as he doesn't get a tribute monster, or to be honest, any other monster, we do have the option of just killing off the Dark Magician no matter what. Hopefully he attacks with any of the others. Any of the others. Yeah, still, I'm not stupid. I'm still gonna kill that one. He's just gonna be below lethal. And I guess I have to take it. Is he gonna get something to just wipe me out? Dark Hole, Vargeki, Swords of Revealing Light. Oh well, guess we're setting you. We'll change you to defense mode. There's so many ways we can just lose off of this. Like again, any tribute monster. Okay, we'll set that one. And Monster Reborn. Okay, that's game. Unless we get a change of heart. If we get a change of heart, not a change of heart. We'll set Electric Lizard. Come on, just attack into... Yes. Good. No, he's not going to be able to attack with it next turn. Oh, damn it, I just don't have a way of clearing that. Okay, I'm gonna summon White Magical Hat. Flip summon Stone Ghost. We'll attack you. And we'll attack you. Hopefully he goes and attacks the other Electric Lizard. Polymerization. That's it. Good game, everybody. But that's what happens when you only have 200 life points left. Horn of Heaven. Okay, that would have been lovely, like several parts ago when I had no real, counter traps. Allow me first. Oh, you're gonna go first. Damn. I want to be able to set up my traps so that when you go about Graceful Charity into Graceful Charity into Graceful Charity, maybe a pot of greed or two in there. Ooh, already starting out my prediction. Yeah. This is just fantastic. I think I'm actually gonna do it. Let's use Change of Heart, take his Dark Magician, and then we're gonna strike in with White Magical Hat. Nearly half his life points and a card ripped from his hand. Yeah, that's definitely fun. And Soul Charge. Ooh, joy. Actually, hopefully he has another Soul Charge. No, we'll save the Monster Reborn. That's fine. Come on, normal summon a monster. And I'm gonna take a bunch of life point damage. Fine. I'll flip up Cop and Cellar, but that's all you're getting out of me. Now, let's see. Thing is, I do not have lethal in this very moment in time. I will summon Headless Knight. And I'm gonna go about getting his Dark Magician. This should get him nearly low enough that as long as I can... If I can survive this one turn, then most likely he's going to lose the turn afterwards. Okay, yeah, that doesn't actually seem right. Oh, that's good. I was wondering whether or not he was going to be able to set anything. We'll set Earthbound Spirit, and we will let him go. Come on, summon something. Graceful Charity, you're probably going to be able to do it very soon. Oh, that's great. And that's game. I'm going to change Just Desserts. Oh well, see ya. Another Dark Magician. It's like they want me to make a Dark Magician deck. I sort of have one, but it's more of a Magician Girl deck with a Dark Magician flavor added into it. Wonder what a regular Dark Magician deck would be like. Well, 7,000 points. That sounds like a lot. But what would we want to go about using in? I don't really want to use it in anymore in for Bakura. Let's go with Seta. I was thinking about making that XYZ deck. I was thinking about it. I still could. Luminous Soldier, what do you do? Okay, that's not very good. Trial and Tribulation. You can only activate once per turn. During the end phase of this turn, this card was activated. Apply this effect. Depending on the number of monsters you tributed from the field and from your hand this turn, except tokens. Draw one card. Add 2 monsters from your graveyard to your hand. Destroy up to 3 face-up cards in the field. Okay. That sounds like a decent card. So technically you can't really... You can only use one of them. You can't choose from the from what it seems. Oh well. Come on, we want to make a Union monster deck. You're not gonna be used whatsoever. You are way too, you know, forbidden. Okay, Chaos Form. That's interesting. Lady Panther, what do you do? For this face-up card, it's tribute to return one of your monsters destroyed in battle during this turn to the top of your deck. Not very good. Z Metal Tank, on the other hand, we kind of want. Prime Material Dragon, I do like. But outside of that, too many Blue Eyes cards in there. White Stone of Ancient. Once per turn, during your end phase, if this card is in the graveyard because it was sent there this turn, you can special summon one Blue Eyes monster from your deck. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one Blue Eyes monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. You can only use this effect of the White Stone of Ancients once per turn. Oh, great. Now you just want me to use Blue Eyes cards, but I'm gonna stick to not using them. Dragon Revival Rhapsody. If you control a spellcaster monster, you can target up to 2 dragon monsters in your graveyard, including at least one normal monster. Special summon them. Your opponent takes no damage this turn. Interesting. So how could I go about using this to my advantage without actually having to play with Blue Eyes cards? Oh yeah, that's right. I was thinking about having a Thunder Dragon deck too. Well, let's see what kind of cards we can get out of that. Okay. Dragon's Rebirth. Target one dragon monster you control. Banish that target. If you do, special summon one dragon monster from your hand or graveyard. Interesting. Cubic Wave. What are cubic cards? I know we've been getting them, but really, what are cubic cards? The Wicked Worm Beast, oh god. This face-up card on the field is returned to your owner or to the owner's hand during the end phase of your turn. That is not a very good effect. Magnus Slash Dragon. You can send one face-up continuous spell card you control to the graveyard to destroy one spell or trap card your opponent controls. Okay, I actually prefer having that than, let's say, going and using Grab a Crush Dragon. Hey, VWXYZ Dragon Catapult Cannon. This is kind of what I want. Must first be special summoned from your extra deck by banishing the above cards you control. Once per turn, you can target one monster your opponent controls, banish that target. When this card declares an attack on an opponent's monster, you can target the attack target. Change the attack target's battle position. Okay, that isn't so bad. But we don't have all the pieces yet. Hey, Thunder Dragon Duo. That's going to be fun. I will admit that's going to be fun. W-Wing Catapult. Once per turn, you can either target one V Tiger Jet you control, equip this card to the target, or unequip this card and special summon it. Monster equipped with this gains 400 attack and defense. Okay, yeah, it's normal stuff. But we can probably... We're definitely going to be making one of those decks, especially considering the fact that I'm pretty sure I have an Honest, which is going to make that deck much better. Kind of also want to know exactly what these cubic cards do. Cannot be normal summon set, must first be special summoned from your hand by sending one cubic monster you control to the graveyard. If summoned this way, this card gains 1000 attack. Doesn't really seem all that good. When this card destroys a monster by battle, you can target up to 2 William the Cubic Seed in your graveyard. Send this card to the graveyard, and if you do, special summon them. Then you can add one Blade Garudia the Cubic Beast from your deck to your hand. No, that sounds like a complicated effect. Okay, let's see what else can we get. A YZ Tank Dragon. No. I refuse. Yeah, nothing good in here. Outside of the Zeta Reticulant. So you contribute one Eva Toka to Special summon this card from your hand while this card is in your graveyard. Each time a monster your opponent controls is removed from play, special summon one EVA token. Okay, that is actually pretty decent. The big thing for why I'm actually debating on just using this card is, well, let's see. We can go about using a Mausoleum of the Emperor deck for large, powerful fairy monsters. Because we also have Valhalla, the Hall of the Fallen, both of which can get us into, if our opponent has, at the very least, a monster. Oh no, actually I think Valhalla just works if you have no monsters. Then we can just immediately get out some really powerful cards. And our last one would be... well, nothing really all that interesting, though a Assault Core is the most. Once per turn, you can either target one light machine you control, equip this card to that target, or unequip this card and special summon it. Monster equipped with this card is unaffected by your opponent's monster's effects. Also, if the equipped monster would be destroyed by a battle or card effect, destroy this card instead. This card is sent from the field to the grave. You can add one other Union monster from your graveyard to your hand. That is worth it. On a 1900 attack point monster, that's actually worth it. Okay, with that being said, I'm probably going to go through and make a deck, or see how much of that deck I can make right now. Have a nice day, everybody.